What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our OTC Saturday video for July, the second week of July 2021. Got a lot of stocks we want to go over this week. We've had a lot of action in the OTC. The volume is picking up. We've had a lot of nice runners going over the last few weeks. I anticipate this continuing over the next few weeks. So really excited about the action going forward in the OTC. A lot of the stocks we're covering are stocks that we have covered before. Again, first one we're going to be talking about is Cyberlux Corporation, CYBL. Stock closed at 0.0108. This one was up 44% on Friday. Huge day on Friday. We want to take a look here at the share structure. Again, I don't want to get too in-depth on anything in this video. We're kind of just going to go over a broad brush of what happened over the week. So main thing is here is take a look at the share structure. We have the 20 billion authorized, 5 billion outstanding, and the 3.7 unrestricted. If we go to this company's Twitter page, this is why they moved. And again, we actually alerted this, or I alerted this stock 2 weeks ago in the 4s and the 5s. Also made a video a little bit more in depth about, Cyberlux around the same time, talking about how they're going to have advantages with the government contracts that they already have in procuring some of this infrastructure bill funds that will be pouring out. So really like these guys going forward, but this is why they moved this week. They had a company update, stated that they will be going pink current in due time, so it will be before the deadline. And here it looks like in the tweet that was on July 8th, the current 20 billion authorized shares will be reduced by 11.25 billion shares, bringing it down to 8.75 billion authorized shares. This is a 56% reduction. Company states that it's enough strategic equity to achieve our growth plans while protecting shareholders from any unnecessary dilution. Also, if we look here at the outstanding shares, they have a balance of 5.1 billion. This includes 700 million phantom shares that are restricted shares. They will be taken out, so the effective outstanding share level will be 4.381 billion, should be taking place, and that's a 16% reduction as well. They talked about also reducing further in the future, using this for acquisitions, the 8.75 billion for acquisitions, which will lock a lot of these shares up long term. With the government contracts, I see a lot of money flowing in here. Really like this Cyberlux going forward, and maybe putting a more in-depth video on these guys because they're slowly becoming one that I'm looking at for a little bit more of a longer hold. Moving forward, second stock we're looking at is KRFG. This is another one that we alerted actually back at 006. This is the only custodianship play that I own right now. This one closed on Friday at 0.0197. It was only down 1.5%. Again, whoever's rolling into this ticker, number one, cares about the share price. They care about the share structure, and two, they have funds. $450,000 in convertible debt was paid and canceled. They have nearly $18 million in NOLs, which are net operating losses, which the rolling in company or the company that is rolling into this ticker can take advantage of. I expect an announcement very soon, along with a huge move northbound once we find out who's rolling into this ticker. So really love KRFG. We were also alerting it. I was heavy on this thing between 0.006 and 0.014. I think this thing has a lot of room to move. Like I said, the only custodianship play I own right now, and I'm holding this till all the catalysts play out. So really, really like KRFG. Next stock we're going to be taking a look at is more of a, this is a speculative play that's kind of more is kind of unfolding now a little bit. SPQS, Sports Quest, we've talked about this stock on this channel quite often. They've got a decent share structure here. If you take a look at the OTC markets, they only have 729 million shares held at the DTC. Only about 1.5 billion unrestricted. So this is a lower float company. They just were recently reinstated. If we take a look at Sports Quest now, take a look at their website on their plans. It says right here, the company is now well capitalized, is seeking to acquire a minimum of 2 or 3 different sports and entertainment franchises in the minor league or AA space. On a corporate level, our plans are to become a fully compliant and transparent with both the SEC and the OTC market requirements of reporting, and this is underway. So, looks as if these guys look to jump into the minor league sports market here. And I want to take a look here because I saw something very interesting on Twitter here, which kind of justifies that this stock is a little undervalued at the moment. If we take a look right here, and I hope I'm not just going to be dragging along forever here on here. Bear with me just 1 second. I should have been here. We go. Perfect. If we take a look here, this gentleman went through and went over some of these minor league ball clubs that affiliate to the Texas Rangers. Team value of $37 million, revenue of $14 million. Operating income of $3 million. Now, if you take a look here, it goes over a few of them. 2.7 million, 3 million, 2 million, and 1.8 million. 4 examples here. About the average, I would imagine. I am not 100% sure. So, kind of went over this and giving you a value. If they pick up 2 to 3 of these teams, you're looking at about anywhere from $6 to $9 million a year in revenue. That's not bad for a half a penny play with this kind of share structure. I want to do a little more research. If these guys were able to accomplish their goals, this thing looks pretty darn good. Want to see how it plays out. I want to see how the market reacts to this. Full disclosure, I'm already holding a position. I had thoughts this was going another way. I'm not sure if that other way can still be a possibility of rolling in too. I have no idea. I want to do more research. So as a speculative play, I do like this play. I love the share structure. I like the plans going forward as they sit. So, hey, at a half a penny with this share structure, I definitely want to keep this one on your radar. So now we're just going to rifle through a few stocks that we have talked about, and I just want to keep them on your radar. APTY, definitely love this play. This is more of a little bit of a longer hold for me. I definitely want to hold this through the catalyst, through the summer, possibly through the end of the year. So APTY, definitely want to keep that one on your radar. Moving forward, another one, FERN Corporation. I hate when this does that. FERN. This one closed at 0.0072. This one is pink current, solid as it gets, waiting for updates towards the end of July. Absolutely love FERN Corporation. Adding anything below 70 if I can get my hands on it. 2 speculative plays I want you to take a look at. And I want you to do your research. I just want to bring them to your attention. VIZC, 0.0025. Take a look at this thing. Do your research. It has a decent share structure and a decent story brewing that I'm doing some research on. If this pans out and verifies, could be decent. Could be a really nice play. And I will be doing a deep dive video in it if it basically comes to fruition or looks like it's going to come to fruition. Same with this stock. SSOF, 66 oil fields, 0.0078, closed at on Friday, down about 9% on Friday, or a little over 8%. This thing has a fabulous share structure. Only 1 billion authorized shares, 600 or 700 million outstanding. Looks like it's only about 500 million held at the DTC, about a 500,000 floater here. This is another one that I'm looking into to see if this story pans out. Something's brewing on both these plays. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and with these share structures, if it's something good, these things can fly. So definitely want to keep this one on your radar. Now, I have a bonus play that I want to bring to your attention that I'm definitely doing a deep dive on. Wanted to save this one for last because I think this one has the potential to be an absolute grand slam. And this is Human United, or Unite Tech International, Human Unite Tech International, HMNU. This one closed at 0.038 on Friday, up 59%. Had a huge day. They are pink current, have an absolutely fabulous share structure. If you look at the authorized shares, 900 million authorized, only 881 million in the outstanding, with a big bulk of them restricted, 580 million restricted, leaving these guys with only 300 million unrestricted, 250 million at the DTC, and a verified in February 85 million share float. So this is a I would consider an OTC, very low float OTC play. I'm not gonna get too much into this right now because I'm putting a deep dive video together, and this is not a play that I found myself. One of my followers gave me a heads up on this, and I will be giving full credit on that deep dive video in this play. I don't have enough shares right now. Definitely want to add more, so didn't want to add into the huge run-up, but I don't know if this thing's going to slow down anytime soon before we find a base or a pullback in a base. So, but again, I will be doing a deep dive on this one probably over the next 3 or 4 days. Not concerned about the really getting it out with any speed. I want to do this thing right with the right information. I think this one has some longevity to it with the plans that they have coming out. So really like HMNU, I implore you to do your own research on this thing before the video comes out, and decide whether or not you want to take a look at it and buy it. But really like this play. Very excited about it. I can't implore that enough. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below. And as always, traders, let's get that money.